Welcome to the Inspiration Station hosted by Joshua Lenox, the place to fill up your tank if you're in need of encouragement and motivation.
Hey, everybody. It is what? The Inspiration Station. What we do, what y'all, we upsize in 2025 all day, every day. You better believe it. And I hope that y'all are still saying it and affirming yourself with that every day. Speaking that over your life. I upsize in 2025 all day, every day. And there's nothing or no one that can tell me any different, right? So welcome to Friday, y'all. It is September the 26th. Y'all know I gotta say it. I know y'all feel like Josh, you say this every episode. I'm gonna say it again, but it's going rather quickly. I'll say that. The time is filled with swift transitions, but they are. Time is really moving. I hope that you all have had an amazing day and still having an amazing day because it's still moving forward. And if you had, as I always say, any challenges today or still have some challenges, just let those be those indicators and reminders that you can overcome anything. And your life speaks of that because you've done it, right? So, also, I hope that you all have had a great week as we go into the last not even week of September. Like, I really feel like I keep seeing it out there where people are saying that they feel like September has somewhere to be, like they're in a rush. I think the whole year has been that way. Usually people say January is the longest month of the year, but I don't agree. I believe that every month has been doing the let me see you 1-2 step or something. Sierra, they've been doing something. The cha-cha slide, what electric slide, like we just sliding to the left, sliding to the right to the next month. So I hope that you all are making sure that you are being present as possible with your days, using your mind, using I mean, going after your heart's desires, living fully, and being full as you're doing so. So, welcome again to the Inspiration Station. If this is your first time, you are not a visitor; you are family. So, I'm glad that each and every one of you are here. Each and every one of you are listening. To all of you out there on YouTube Live, LinkedIn Live, Facebook Live. What else is it, y'all? YouTube Live. I said that already. Okay, yeah. And then Spotify, Amazon, Audible, Apple. Is this something else I'm missing? I feel like I'm missing something, y'all. But if I am, charge it to my heart and definitely not my. I'm sorry. No, charge it to my head, not my heart. Don't come from my heart. Don't tell my heart my achy. Okay, no. Okay, so we're gonna move right along. But let's jump right in, y'all. The Inspiration Station is look, this is a place where we come to be open, honest, and vulnerable, not just with ourselves, but with others. Well, I'll say that the other way, not just with others, but with ourselves, often because the most neglected relationship can be with oneself. You tend to put yourself in the corner and you put everybody else in the forefront. Here, we want to make sure we're focusing on you. Also, this is a place where, again, the name comes from just a nickname I was given, and it's not just about Joshua Lennox, it's about you. Excuse me, y'all. But each and every one of you are inspirations to others. Any person who has walked across your path has been inspired by you in some way. Now, it's up to you whether that's been positive or negative, or maybe both of them are actually good. Either whether it was a positive experience or a negative experience, it still worked for that person's good and it worked for your growth. So, I have never thought about that. But again, maybe you have had negative experiences with somebody and it actually helped them become better, but it also helped you to grow as well. So just think about that. That's kind of that's good. That's good. But also, this is a place where we'll have people come in and interview that I'll be interviewing with some people. We got y'all since I've moved. There have been some different things going on, and everybody has got their things going on. People are traveling, people are booked and busy, productive, handling their business, but we have a lineup coming, so just don't you fret. There are people coming. They're coming in great numbers and droves. So I'm appreciative for that. So it's going to be exciting because again, we get to see other people who you may know from a great distance that you've been inspired by or influenced by, or people you may have never even met before or known, but you're going to know them on that day that they're with us, right? Because what is my thing? Everybody's a superstar. Everybody is great. Everybody is amazing. I don't care what level of life you're in, socioeconomic status, anything, platform. whoever you are, your name being big, everybody's name is big because it said God said He will make your name great. He didn't say He would make your talent great or He would make your status great. He didn't say that He would make your numbers great on on your platforms, although He can on social media, but He can. But He said that He would make your name great. So your name alone means that you're great. So just this, let's just digest that, okay? But let's just jump on in, y'all, really quick. I'm gonna be before you long. I sound like I'm some Baptist preacher. I ain't gonna be before you long, but I'm really not. All jokes aside, but I hope again that you all are enjoying these. Thank you so much for continuing to share. I'll tell y'all, I see, the live numbers on YouTube. Y'all are showing out. I think last week from what I saw just briefly, I remember seeing up to at least 2,000 viewers. So glory to God, glory be to God for that. So let's clap it up really quick for the inspiration station because it's not about me. This is about all of us. We can always reach as many people as you can to influence them. But what do we do here on the inspiration station? You're not just getting a motivational speech. You're not just getting just inspired, but you're getting inspired to do something, to make some level of action when you leave here and apply and implement what we're talking about to your life and see how that does, how you can also link that to your forward movement in your life, moving your feet, moving your thoughts, moving your body, moving your ideas, moving your strategies, whatever that is, moving your family, moving your relationships of all kinds, moving your businesses, whatever that is. This is what we do. We gotta keep on moving, don't stop. No, I think I'm just in a singing mood, but let me say something, y'all. It's been a little trying since I just moved. I went from singing often, all the time, to just singing in the house for right now. And as I talked about, y'all, last week, we talked about are you lazy or are you needing rest? Sometimes there's certain areas in your life you just need a rest. And it doesn't mean that you're stopping or halting. You just need a rest or what we call a pause or what we used to call as kids in elementary school a siesta time, nap time. Maybe some things in your life need a little bit of a nap. Oh, but it's still going to be a time for it to wake up and it's going to be better than ever before. You're going to be energized in those areas better than you ever been before because you're going to also be a different person when it's time to execute those things as you did before and also what's new to come for you. So, what do I want to talk about? And before I even get into this, y'all, this shirt I found, I still have some of my uniforms from college back at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Go Mox, UTC. Okay, y'all almost went there. But anyway, this is one of my uniform shirts that I had, and I was like, why is it so? I was like, I was real small and real fit when I was in college. I'm like, why is this so big? And I say, Josh, remember when they gave you the shirt, this uniform, they wanted to make sure you had enough movement, to break it down. I had to have some movement and some space. So I pulled it out of my closet, and I was like, you know what? I think this shirt is going to be very illustrative to what I'm going to speak about really quick with you guys tonight. But what I want to talk about is you're not overlooked. Your light is just blinding. You're not overlooked. I'm sorry, your light is just blinding. Blinded by the light. Y'all remember that song? Maybe some of y'all old heads out there, 1930s, 1940s. I'm just joking. But you're not overlooked. Some of you, I'm pretty sure if you put your hand up right now, you probably say, have you ever felt overlooked? I'm waving my hand, but have you ever felt overlooked? And sometimes you just felt slighted and you felt really down on yourself to feel like nobody sees you. And it's like, well, is it that they didn't see you or that they see you and you are just blinding? The light that you carry inside of you and who you are and what you exude is just blinding. And they can't fathom even being in your presence because you blind them because they don't have the capability or the capacity to truly see who you are. The word says, let your light shine before men so that they will see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. So we're commanded by our Heavenly Father to shine our light, be exactly who He's created us to be. That's why I have on this shirt, y'all, because it's very bright as the morning star. It's very bright. So, but we're supposed to be fully and walking fully and walking freely in who we are because somebody needs your light. They need to see your good works, because that gives God all the glory, and that's who it belongs to. He does not share glory; it belongs only to Him. But how can people in the world see your light if you're hiding it? If you're scared to show it, if you're scared that maybe your light is not like everybody else's light and it's not supposed to be. Maybe you're comparing your light to other people's light, that causes you to try to hide your light again. And y'all remember the song, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine." I ain't gonna keep singing because I'm gonna have to charge y'all, because I'm not gonna keep singing and stuff for free. But anyway, this little light of mine, I want to charge you. We all grew up singing that as kids and things of that nature. And, that was a song to empower you to say, everywhere I go, I'm going to let it shine. What is it, y'all? All through the night, whatever. Look, I'm messing the lyrics up, but y'all remember the song, right? This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. But I'm wanting to tell you, there is nothing little about your light. And I know whoever I helped write that song. Let me just give a good plug. I helped write this song, "This Little Light of Mine." I still haven't gotten my money back from that year or my royalties. But anyway, this big light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This big light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. You have a huge light within you. First of all, because we have Christ within us, and He is the light of the world, and we have Him within us. And also, what illuminates in us that makes us so different and set apart, your talents, your gifts, your abilities, things that just set you apart from anyone else. And again, when you step into a room or when you get around certain people, people can see it. They can see it on you when you smile. And not even if you smile, it's just soon as people can see you, your presence alone is shining so bright. But I want to say also, your light can cause others to create what they want to see in you because they don't have access to who you truly are. What do I mean by that? That means by if your light is so blinding, you might get in a room or get around people, and because you blind them, these people can't see. All they see is the light. They can't even make out really all the things about you, your features, get a grasp on your characteristics and things. All they see is this light, and it blinds them. And sometimes when people don't have the capacity to understand your light or connect with it, maybe because they want your light, or maybe they don't have their light is not shining as bright. They tend to go ahead and create whatever stories that they have about you in order for them to feel comfortable. How many times have you dimmed your light, or you dimmed down or minimized yourself, made yourself smaller just so people around you will be comfortable? I'm sure I see y'all hands. I'm sure I wave my hand too, where you just don't even realize too. Why when I walk around, we talk about it all the time. Why when I go places, people just automatically start treating me away, a bad, or they're looking at me crazy, or this, that, and the other. It's because your light is so blinding. They refuse. Since they can't really grasp who you are, now I have to create something, hopefully to get you to dim your light, so now I can connect more with you, because I can understand all of this brightness about you. I can understand all of this joy about you. Why is it that you exude so much peace? Why are you radiating such light that makes people want to be drawn to you? Think about what I just said. Why am I radiating such light that makes people want to be drawn to me? Y'all remember that bug zapper? In the summer times, especially if you were like in the country and other things like that. I mean, but anywhere where you put it up outside when you're having family gatherings or this, that, and the other, and all those mosquitoes and stuff, and they're flying to this light, and when they get to the light, they're electrocuted. They're electrocuted, and then of course they're dead. But it does not. And what y'all, just as a quick definition, what is a bug zapper? A bug zapper light is, and think about light. Okay, I keep saying light. A bug zapper light is an electric pest control. Think about what I'm saying. Pest control device that attracts. Think about the key words, that attracts flying insects using a UV light, ultraviolet light, for you all who don't know what UV is, but we all know, right? Then it electrocutes them when they touch a high voltage grid inside. So again, a bug zapper light is an electric pest control device. Maybe your light is drawing pests. Pests. Come and think about what mosquitoes and these things are irritating. Those the bugs and things that get on you. They're trying to bite you. They're trying to do all kinds of stuff to get you outside of your comfort zone and things of that nature. Just stay with me with what I'm saying. But there are also things that are irritating. Also things you typically wouldn't want to be around. A electric pest control device that attracts who you are attracts so many things, so many people, so many spirits. I just say that. But also, light is drawn to you, but so is darkness. So is darkness. So are things that are trying to get at you or trying to attack you, trying to get close to you so that they can bite you as a pest would do, or nag you, or bug you, or even get you, try to suck the life out of you. But attracts flying insects using a UV light. We keep running back to that light. Then electrocutes them when they touch a high voltage grid inside. See, the high voltage thing that's covering outside of that light is even being protected. I'm talking about you. That light is being protected and covered. There's a certain hedge, if you want to go there, a hedge around you that is it's almost like think about y'all a dog fence or something like that. And it's the kind that if you get too close, it'll shock you, or shock the dogs to keep the dog from going too close to the fence or going through the fence. It's a barrier. So there's a barrier around you to protect your light, and it's high voltage. And if you get too close, and you think about people who have intentionally tried to come and hurt you or try to do things to you, they probably have gotten burned in a sense because of them trying to get in close proximity of you. Because some things just don't even belong in the vicinity of your light, in the vicinity of your family, in the vicinity of your life, in the vicinity of your career, in the vicinity of your opportunities, in the vicinity of your heart. Your heart is something that people are often trying to get to, whether it's positive or negative motives. So again, what kind of pest have you drawn to the light you have? And maybe that's been why sometimes you have tried to dim your light down so nothing is attracted to you. But for some reason, you still see things are always coming after you. You just don't always know sometimes, what's this? What are you doing? What are you showing up as? Who sent you? So also, again, like I said, light draws light. So sometimes you have people who come up in your presence, and they can see you're not blinding to them because they shine bright as well, and you all attract to one another. And also there could be people who are building you up, people who want to edify you, people who are productive in your life, people who are additive. They add great things, great value to you, who don't mind you shining. They shine, I shine, you shine, we shine together. So again, but it also draws darkness. Some people can see that you are. I think about an instance. I remember once where I was asked on the spot at a rehearsal to ad lib to a song, and even though I was a little nervous, I was like, "Oh Lord!" And it was a fast song, but I got the mic and I gave it everything that I had, and I didn't, and I was like, God really showed out, because when I was done, it kind of shocked me. I was like, "Wow!" And everybody was going crazy, and when I was done, and I went to like the back row, and I kind of was emotional because I was at that time I was sometimes second guessing my gift, second guessing my voice, because I wasn't the person who, and think about what I'm saying. I'm not the person who gets a mic and you know exactly what I'm going to sound like. You don't know whether you're going to hear me down in the valley with my voice, or if you're going to hear me all the way in the rafters. You don't know. And sometimes that will bring on certain pests that will come after me, like it did that day, where the person literally, and I admired this person because they were an excellent singer, still is a very excellent singer, and they told me, some very, I just say they said some very negative things to me, and it was almost like, what, like, like, where did they come from? But again, it's all like I said, light also draws darkness. Just because in that moment, God was getting so much glory out of me in a rehearsal, and also pushing me with my gift, and people were celebrating my gift in that moment. And it's like, here comes something trying to make me dim my light. Because see, darkness will want you to join darkness as well. Think about every situation in your life where you've been around certain people. Maybe it was at your job, maybe it's with your family, friends, coworkers, colleagues, classmates, whatever it is, where you were shining. You were shining and doing well, and people were celebrating you and happy for you. And then you have people who hate on you, who ain't excited for you, who could care less. All they want to do is say, hey, let me see how I can dim that light. Because you're a little bit too happy. You're a little bit you smiling too much. You shining so bright and everybody loves you. So let me see what I can do to bring that down. Is anybody relating to this? Because I know you are, because many of you, I'm sure you might even be dealing with some things like that. And it's like, Where also have you been guilty for trying to dim your light so that again people will be more accepting of you because now, which again is that's the task of somebody who has a bright light, who is against somebody who has a bright light like you. I'm trying to bring you down, so it makes me feel better about myself. Also, I want to say, as I keep using this word, I told you I wasn't going to be long, but don't dim, don't shrink, and don't turn your light off. Don't dim, as I mentioned. You think about being in a house or being, there's people who real nice and fancy. They have the dimmers where they can just turn the light down a little bit. And it's like, well, if we think about this concept, I just thought about this, but lights are usually most effective, especially in the dark, especially in the dark. If your electricity get turned off and you put on you light some candles, that's what light. So it becomes effective because now you have a way to see. If you think about a lighthouse, y'all walk with me. Yeah, a lighthouse where a lighthouse is guiding, ships and boats and things in the night, but it's most effective in the night. What you need the light on in the morning, in the morning for, or in the afternoon when it's light outside. But when it's dark, this is the lighthouse is serving as a guide. You are the same way. You serve as a guide. You are leading people somewhere along with yourself because we need you to shine because you bring direction. You bring people. There are people who are going to be drawn to you that you're supposed to be helping. Again, think about what the lighthouse does. It's drawing boats. It's guiding them. It's giving them safety. You do the same for people, and whatever that is, your career, your gifts, your talents, your skills, your abilities, whatever it is, we need you to shine bright because it's people who are looking for your light. They're looking for that star in you that shines bright so they can gravitate to you because they say, oh, that's who I'm supposed to get to. But then you also have to be careful and discern and know there are also going to be people who are going to mean me no good that are going to be drawn to my light. They want to take advantage of me. They want to use me. They want to take my light from me. Maybe they want my light. They want what I have. So they might come posed as a great friend or somebody who loves me so much. And then, until, they're trying to do everything they can to sabotage my light or again, get me to turn it off. How do we turn our light off? You try to disappear. You isolate yourself. You want to make sure that you're not operating in the functions or the capacities that you should fully because you don't want to upset anybody. You don't want anybody to hate on you. You don't want anybody to be feel left out or something because you're getting all the attention. That's not your problem. That's not your issue. Let your light shine before men so that they will see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. So we're not dimming. We're not shrinking. You don't minimize yourself for anybody. You stand tall. You shine bright as much as you can, even if you don't even think you just a flicker of who you are probably has more light than most people. Just a flicker of who you are of a light has more than what some people have, period. Okay? And we're not turning our lights off. Keep that light on. Come on, what's that? Motel 8, where we keep the lights on? I think that's the hotel. We're keeping the light on. We're keeping the light on. There's so much in you that people need. And not only need, they want. And most of all, God has trusted you with so much treasure inside of you. We would be so disrespectful for us not to live fully and smile and go out here and be authentically who we are and give it 100% every day. And who cares about who's not going to like you? That's their job, okay? That might also be an indicator that you really are a threat. And you don't need to be apologetic for that. So shine bright in whatever you're doing in who you are. You're a beautiful person. You're hardworking. You're loving. You're compassionate. You're empathetic. You are a person who can thrive at anything that you put your hands to. You are multi-talented, multi-gifted. You're anointed. You're chosen. You're called. There's so many things about yourself. You're strong. You're generous. I can go down the list, but maybe that's for you to do for homework. And start thinking about who you are as a person and your definite characteristics that contribute to you shining bright all the time. You're supposed to. It's your job. That's the command. Let your light shine before men. So what? They will see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. So that be your command this Friday and moving forward. Don't you dim for anybody. Don't you sit down on yourself either. And just because you're not exactly where you want to be in your life or who you want to be yet, you're on your way there. But you're not going to get there by dimming or minimizing yourself. Think about again what that bug zapper light is. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. So even when you're scared that somebody could come in and trying to attack you, it comes with it. Attack you to make you knock you off your square. No, we don't. We're not doing that. You're gonna get right back up and keep shining as bright as this McDonald's shirt. Y'all, I don't know what they was thinking because our colors were gold and blue, but the girls' uniform wasn't even nowhere near like. Okay, I'm having a moment. So anyway, but we're gonna shine bright. So make sure you keep paying the light bill, which means those tasks that you do, your job that you do, the sacrifices that you make, the many sacrifices that you make. Keep paying the light bill. You paid a lot of prices to shine. You've been through a lot of dark places to shine. Let me say something. I'm trying not to scream, but maybe that's why your light is so bright too, because you know what it's like to be in the dark. But in the dark, even then, your light was bright still, and it was continuing to get brighter and brighter because you know what it's like to be in the dark. You pay too many prices to be dimming for anything or anybody. So keep paying the light bill because it has cost you a lot to shine. It's cost you a lot to shine. It did not come for free. So we're not letting anything or anyone keep us from shining. I mean, shining like brand new tires with Armor All on it and Crisco oil and olive oil. I mean, shine bright. Shine bright like when people were going to do their first day of school pictures and they had their mother or grandmother put a whole slab of grease on their face. Vaseline. Shine bright. What's the girl named Rihanna? Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. And I heard something real recently, y'all, and I'm out of here. Shine bright like a diamond. Yes. We often hear, and I heard this guy, I would not take credit for it, but I heard it. I would love to. But I heard recently, I can't remember what the guy's name was or what his platform is, but I remember on social media, he said, sometimes we often continue to say, I don't look like what I've been through. He said, that's not true because a diamond actually looks like what it has been through. And I sat back on my couch like, I know good and well he didn't just twist my brain around like that, but he did. A diamond does look like what it's been through, the process of being chiseled and broken down. It started out as coal and now it's been tried in the fire to be developed into this beautiful diamond, but it's also been chiseled and uh, what am I trying to say, y'all? I'll put like broken down into a certain piece. It's been what it sculpted into something beautiful that we see, but it had to go through a lot of necking and tacking and everything else for us to get this beautiful diamond. So it does look like what it's been through. So all I'm saying to you is make sure you let your light shine. Keep that light on. You paid too much. You paid too much. It cost you too much to shine. So we're not backing down from any opportunities that are going to cause you to be in the forefront. Don't be hiding nowhere. If somebody your job want to do something for you and put you in a higher position or whatever you do, if you're being called out to the front and you always so scared you want to be in the back, stand tall in the front, even with your knees buckling. Shine, even with people's faces. Let your face be like a flint before people. Whatever you do, don't you back down. You've been through too much to back down from things. You deserve at this time because God is allowing. He desires and designs for us, as we said with the command, shine. So we're not backing down. Stand tall. If you get whatever acknowledgement, recognition you're getting, walk fully in it with a smile. If you get opportunities to do things you've always been dreaming for, shine. Don't you back down. Don't you be intimidated by anything or anybody. Don't you be moved by any comments, any snickers, any mocking, any ridicule, any haters. We don't care. Shine. Shine. Okay? So, that's all tonight on the Inspiration Station. I hope that you all have gotten a great wisdom out of this and also are moving towards those things maybe you've been backing down from or being afraid of because you're just like, that's going to put me in the spotlight. Well, the light is already in you. So being put in a spotlight is just another light that's going to understand you. Go to get the spotlight because that's just another light that's gonna recognize the light in you. Yeah, yeah. I can't. I know I didn't say it the same, but y'all got what I mean. So yeah, get in the spotlight because the spotlight is parallel to you. because of the light you carry. So I hope that you all have an amazing remainder of this evening of Friday and have a safe and wonderful weekend. Enjoy the last weekend of September 2025 as we get ready to hike it on into October. But I love each and every one of you, and I hope that you love yourselves even more, and also that you remember to spread as much love as possible. We see what's going on in the world, but no weapon formed against us shall be able to prosper. So let's keep uplifting how we can. Let's keep uniting how we can. And again, spread love because, again, that's also a part of your light as well that you're able to spread to others and draw others to you. So, as I always say, please share, continue to watch, continue to tune in every what? Friday at what time? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 3 p.m. wherever that is. So love y'all again. And always remember, as I always tell you, you've always been great. You're just getting better. And also, you're finally embracing that. You've always been great. You're just getting better, and you're finally embracing that. So until next time, y'all, I love you, love you, love you. Go out there and shine bright like this shirt. I have to take it off because it's almost like it's starting to itch or something. But talk to y'all later. Bye.
Thanks for watching The Inspiration Station with Joshua Lenox. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.